EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. About ready to get this one started. Jaime Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from Houston. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Williams going to throw on the first play. He runs with it. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
A play fake. Now Williams. That's to the longtime Charger. It's Keenan Allen. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Allen comes down with the big first down catch, and while he might be wearing a different uniform this year, it's clear for this Bears offense, they need him to be the same reliable weapon that he's always been. Be that safety blanket for the young rookie Caleb Williams, and so far he's done just that.
Now the free agent signee from Philadelphia, it's DeAndre Swift.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to...
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
On 4th down, here's the rookie, the Aussie, 4th-round pick, Torrey Taylor, to punt for Chicago. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Stroud begins with a pass. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. They run with the longtime Bengal, Joe Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage, and it sets up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Bears offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That is left side and taken in by Allen. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick 1st down.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zones. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball's going to go.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Off play action. Here's Williams. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? And more from Houston coming up in a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's going to run it, and he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's Swift. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25. They'll go play action here with Williams. He keeps it himself, and he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
Williams to throw on second down. The Bears are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Williams. It is brought in the end zone. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Bears.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. The Texans offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7 0 our score as this drive begins with a 1st down. Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On the quick slant, they find Dell. Here's 3rd and 2. Here's Stroud. He's got his man. It's Diggs. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down for Houston.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. They can't imagine that a defensive coordinator would say, hey, we're just going to have one guy defend you all by himself. And after that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Now a 3rd and 2. They'll send a tight end in motion. On 3rd down, here's a run by Mixon. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage. The stop made at the 31, but a new set of downs. 1st down picked up.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Throwing on second down, Stroud. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call. It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That's into the hands of Akers. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
A second down throw for Stroud. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. To the end zone, it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now Williams. To the perimeter, he got Odunze on the out. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw, it's Williams. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. Santos's kick is good. And the Bears going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Texans offense going to get it one final time in this first half. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Texans offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Dell motioning over. They'll go play action with Stroud. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play, and good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
A throw left side finds Dell. A 19-yard pickup there. It's good for a Texans first down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. They'll run a draw with Mixon. The Texans set to punt this one away. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Bears offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. He finds his big tight end, Everett. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Second and a yard. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
Now Swift He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Jimmy Ward that time shuts it down. They face 2nd down and 7. A play fake. Now Williams. Gonna look deep. Looking for more. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Williams. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. And he is very close to the 1st down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
Well, they say football is a game of inches, and plays like this explain why. You pick up a little bit more, it's a fresh set of downs. Now on 4th and short, this coach has a decision to make.
The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Stroud going to set up to throw. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Mixon. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Now, fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The Bears offense getting set to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Another run here, another run by Swift. He'll get this up close to a 1st down as he's stopped just shy of midfield. Chance to get him closer to that finish line. It is 3rd and 2. They will run it over center with Swift. And he's going to have a Bears first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard. Here's Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. He's still on his feet. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
A dive for the end zone, but he loses the football. And this is taken in by the defense. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll run here. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Stroud. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 76 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bears offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Williams. Toss right side to the tight end, Komet.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
On the give, it's Swift. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down. They'll go again with Swift. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. That's going to be caught. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up fourth down. The Bears sending out their punt team. And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. The Texans offense ready to get back at it. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Stroud. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver, leads to a real nice run after catch, and brings up first down.
That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
A second down throw for Stroud. He's back to Schultz. He's got it again. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They come up for 2nd and 2. From the gun, here's Stroud. And this is a touchdown! They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Fairbairn to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans are on top. It's 14-10. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. DeAndre Carter on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Now Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
Hunter wasn't going to be denied on that one, Mike. And here's a guy that even though he's found a new home here in Houston, and what can we say about this defense that D'Amico Ryans continues to put together, but he continues to produce at the same level we've come to expect from him. 16.5 sacks a year ago, and he adds another one right here.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Throwing is Williams. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And Williams hit the deck there, but after he picked up the 1st down. Back to throw. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot on the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish, as this one will come to an end. So it's a win here for the Texans. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the 2nd half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say, so long from Houston.